Television City in Hollywood, we bring you the Jack Benny program with Jack's special guest, Liberace, presented by Lucky Strike.
Curtain going up.
As you know, my brother George cannot be here this evening, but I was very, very fortunate to secure the services of another artist, Mr. Jack Benny. Jack, I think you're overdoing it.
Oh, you didn't want this? Well, I'll get my other violin. I'm terribly sorry.
How about tuning up?
What?
How about tuning up?
Yeah, go right ahead.
How about you tuning up?
Give me it.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to play a number that I recorded that we've had many requests for, haven't we? It's called the September Song.
I don't fret when it's rainy and wet, or sizzling hot and dry. My jacket keeps the weather out and freshness in. Here's why.
Have you ever looked at the cellophane seal on a pack of cigarettes? Well, probably your eyes can't tell the difference between one seal and another. But the makers of Lucky Strike take special care to see that every pack of Luckies is extra tightly sealed, because that's what keeps the cigarettes inside fresher tasting. Now, here's how the American Tobacco Company, as one of its many quality controls, tests the seals of Luckies to make sure they are extra tight. This is Ruth Thompson, an examiner in the Lucky Strike manufacturing plant. Ruth takes packs of Luckies right from the production line. She cuts the cellophane wraps in half and removes them. She puts each half, open and down, in a pan of mercury. Then both halves are tested separately under air pressure to measure their air tightness. Maybe you think that's a lot of fuss to make over a cellophane seal. But the makers of Luckies know it's worth it. For when you take fine tobacco in a better-made cigarette and safeguard the better taste of that cigarette by sealing in its freshness, you're going to have a better-tasting smoke. After all, smoking enjoyment is all a matter of taste. And the fact of the matter is, Luckies taste better, cleaner, fresher, smoother. See for yourself. Be happy. Go Lucky.
You know, these are the kind of shows that I always like to do where I have a chance to play my violin. Of course, when I was a kid, you know, I had to make up my mind what I wanted to be. And now I'm sort of sorry that I, you know, took up the violin. I would have much rather have been a baseball player, you see? Although I imagine she would have married him anyway. But I'd like to have you meet my guest star again, Mr. Liberace. Liberace, I just want to tell you how wonderful it was having you on my show and how nice you've been to be such a great sport about
it's
it.
fun,
All the
Jack.
kidding and everything. And I understand you're giving a concert in Pasadena Saturday night. Is that
Friday
right? Friday night. That's
Civic
right.
Auditorium.
That's right.
And incidentally, Jack, all kidding aside, if you'd like to pick up another $1.80, I'd love to have you.
Well, I'd love to do it, but I have another wedding. That, you know. Thanks. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll be back in 3 weeks when my guests will be Mary Livingston and Joan Bennett. 3 weeks from Sunday. And next Sunday, be sure and listen to and watch Ann Southern in Private Secretary. Thank you.
Appearing on tonight's program are B. Benedert, Shirley Mitchell, Rex Evans, Lois Corbett, Rolf Sedan, Lane Mikado, and Roland Keith. Remember, 1 week from tonight on this same station, Ann Southern returns in Private Secretary.
Stay tuned for Toast of the Town on the CBS Television Network.